Joining us here at NCBA, Paige Schmidt, and you have such an impressive resume as well. You're currently in vet school, about to graduate in May. But tell us your background and the journey to get to this point. I know it's a long one.
Yeah, so I grew up in rural North Dakota, and I guess all of North Dakota is pretty rural, but I grew up on my family's cow-calf and backgrounding operation. And that's really where just my passion for agriculture stemmed from, being around that every single day, being around the individuals who that's their livelihood, and that's what they do every single day, produce food for the world, essentially. And I always had a keen role in animal health. Growing up in the summers, I would go out in the pastures and check all the mama cows and the baby calves and doctor them if needed. So that inspired me to go to veterinary school. So I'm currently a veterinary student at Kansas State University, like you said, and also pursuing a master's in veterinary biomedical sciences along the way too.
Wow, that is a lot to take on. And something we're talking about a lot here in NCBA is, the younger generation. A lot of them are leaving the ranch, leaving the farm. Mm-hmm. Not only are you invested in all of that, but you decided to take it a step further and advance it beyond that. What point in your life did you know that that was going to be your passion?
Yeah, so I think I knew it from a young age. I actually kind of got away from it for a little bit. I went to my undergraduate studies and I didn't go to ag school. I went to play college basketball, actually. And I really enjoyed that. Being an athlete is something really challenging for not only your body, but your mind. But through that program, I got away from the ranch, but then I knew that was my passion and that's what I really wanted to do. And getting into vet school and starting that, I just knew this is what I want to do. Veterinary medicine and being just an advocate for producers and help educate them, and also be an advocate for consumers to teach them about where their beef comes from and how the process it takes to get beef from pasture to plate.
Well, you're also part of the NCBA Trailblazers Program, which I know is extremely prestigious and exclusive. What is the program and how much has it shaped you?
Yeah, so it's a fairly new program. This is only the second year that it has been hosted, and essentially it's a resource for those who want to learn how to share their story. We get so many resources. We learn from other people from across the country because we have a very diverse production system and we all do things a little bit differently. And not only that, we get media training. So if there ever comes a time in the future that you have to go and talk on TV and get questioned, you have some training and some people to reach out to give you some advice.
That media training's really paid off because you were doing great on this interview. What does a veterinarian do in the beef industry?
I think just like our industry, a veterinarian can have such a diverse role. It depends on your geographical area. It depends on the sector you go on in, whether it's a cow-calf sector, a stalker, backgrounder, feedlot consulting. You can do a little bit of everything, but veterinarians are passionate about what they do, and especially food animals. You play a role in not only that animal's husbandry and welfare, but also keeping them healthy and keeping the consumer and the people in mind as well, because you're producing a food animal.
Well, you are such an impressive young woman. We can't wait to see what you do in this industry. You're going to change things. You're going to shape things. Congratulations on almost making it through vet school.
Thank you.
Paige Schmidt joining us here today.